card that you can rip off and you can write things on.
A sticky note, I'd say, is something to take notes, something to remember.
Something you use to organize your life, I guess.
A sticky note is a yellow square, little sheet of paper with adhesive in the back.
These little squares with a sticky back, famously known as sticky notes, have become a common tool in today's society. From organising our days, studying for an exam and collecting for the fun of it, to pranking our friends and family, seeing them on TV shows, and even wearing them on the runway, sticky notes have become a popular tool in modern civilization. But where did they come from? And why do we like them so much? Sticky notes were formed in 1968, where a chemist called Dr. Spencer Silver from 3M invented a low-tack adhesive that would stick to whatever it needed, whilst being repositioned again and again. And although it didn't quite work out for him, a few years later, a colleague of his called Arthur Fry remembered the adhesive and used it on his bookmarks to keep them in place in a book. It worked so well that Arthur decided to use them as small notes. A while after their release, they became a success, and known as the sticky notes we call them today. There's also a sticky history behind these stationery items, as in 1977, an inventor called Alan Amron insisted that he created sticky notes, and thus sued the 3M company. However, his attempt was shut down as both 3M and the judge stated that a Swiss patent of the same concept was created years prior. To this day, Amron still believes that he is right, and insists that, quote, "It's not surprising that big money beats little money." So it's clear that there's quite the history behind these small pieces of sticky paper. Since then, people from all over the world have found an interest with sticky notes. Speaking to YouTuber Amy Van Vlack, we found out why people collect sticky notes and how they've evolved.
I think in an environment where we're so digital with our cell phones, where you can just go into like the Post-it app or the Notes app in your iPhone, you kind of get away from like that pen to paper experience, which is what I really like. I'd always see my mom come home from work with sticky notes or pens, highlighters. I really found that I could be really creative with that, and it was kind of like an outlet for me at work, was to have my own pens and my own Post-it notes and my own kind of creativity that would flow into my own work environment. You spend 8-9 hours at work a day, you should be sitting in an environment where you are comfortable.
Throughout the years of their existence, many people have jumped on board the power of the sticky note, even turning it into a career. 33-year-old Chaz Hutton creates funny, bite-sized comics about everyday life on sticky notes. He states, "Sticky notes are not dissimilar to, say, the 140-character limit of a tweet, in that if you can't fit your joke into the size of a Post-it note, then perhaps your joke is too complicated." His art has amassed almost 170,000 followers, with thousands of likes per post on his Instagram page. This choice has led him on to releasing his very own book. The book details funny stories about work, relationships, school, and more, giving its readers from all backgrounds relatable content to laugh at. Hutton isn't the only person making a career out of sticky notes. In February 2017, Fyodor Golan made headlines at London Fashion Week when they debuted their Powerpuff Girl-inspired workwear collection. Within the set of designs, we saw many eye-catching outfits, but a few in particular included sticky notes.
The first thing that came to my mind was, that's different. And then when I thought about it more, I was like, the things that he was describing on the sticky notes, I thought it was lazy. It wasn't innovative. I think that maybe it was by accident. Maybe they put it on the garment to do something. They thought, actually, let's just go with it. It could have been more if they made, I don't know, like an entire sleeve with sticky notes and really like incorporated it rather than just stuck it on. It could have worked really well. Designers are always going to play this little game where they see how far the consumer will go to be part of a brand. So I could see the sticky notes coming back.
The evolution of sticky notes is quite an intriguing story. From an accidental invention and sticky lawsuit to collections, cartoons, and the runway, the little paper with a sticky back has made its time with us extremely worthwhile. The sticky note has come a long way, and the future could be even brighter.